phase of moon.
Third phase of moon, Blake Cousins here, going over videos captured by NASA and UFO hunter Rick from Look Now TV's with us right now. We're going to go over his discoveries and do a general discussion about NASA and its apparent cover-ups to the UFO phenomenon. We got Rick right here. Welcome to the show, Rick.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for reaching out to me, Blake.
Hey, no problem, man. You are a UFO hunter, and there's a lot of people out there doing what it takes to get the evidence. And what I like about you is you got a good eye. You got a good eye out there, and we're looking over this HD footage captured by NASA in 4K, and you notice something quite strange exiting the Earth's atmosphere. That's what it looks like to me. Rick, welcome to the show. Can you describe what's going on in this video?
Yeah, totally. I don't have the video in front of me, but I was shocked. It was like a triangle object on, I believe I uploaded that the 19th. And as you know, because you guys do this so well too on your own, you not only get third-party material, you actually look for discoveries on your own. So I was so excited to see this triangle object pulling away from what looked like the Earth's atmosphere, and it was kind of bright and shiny. And I'm like, oh my God, I got something here. So I did a quick search because that was like new NASA 4K footage. So I got really excited. I said, I got to get this out. I believe I'm the first person to discover this because I'm looking like who else may have found it that day or the day before when the video was released. And much to my surprise, I was the one. So I was excited and I put the video out, got a really good response. Actually, the Black Vault just put it up on their site.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. So I was really excited. And it's real. I see these videos. Frankly, they come out and they're just lens flare. And I do make mistakes. That's how you learn.
Sure.
In the past, I'll put something up and I'll be like, oh my God, that was probably just a lens flare. So I do this so much. Like you said, I got an eye and I appreciate that. It's fun for me and it's all started as a hobby, but that object is really there. And I basically rule out lens flare or anything else. It looks like a real solid structure that's there for the precious few seconds and it just cuts off. And that it is what it is, and the evidence is actually there. I don't know if you can run the video anytime and do what you want with it. I think it's incredible.
Yeah,
really, I'm really excited about it still.
That's right. It's great. You did this discovery. You had a good eye. That's what we do. When NASA puts out something, we're subscribed to NASA, and we look over it with a fine-tooth comb, and you notice this small little triangular-shaped object, and you zoomed in, you enhanced it, you did what it takes to, analyze what's going on, and, we're all kind of stunned in what you captured over there. Well, what NASA captured, maybe they didn't want us to see this. There's a lot of evidence that they like to cut the feed. How long did this video last?
The actual video was a precious few seconds that you see in the actual video, and I was just like, wow, it's so quick. I pulled it in. The video was, I forget the actual NASA video, was a montage of their 4K footage, and it was a precious few little seconds we have there. It's definitely something. And yeah, NASA, it's crazy because you see really like intelligent people going over stuff, and you see these people in these big-time UFO documentaries and reporters, and they're actually like, hey, they're believing like something is going on where NASA's actually hiding stuff. It's just hard to believe, like, for the average person, they don't walk around, they're kind of oblivious to all this stuff. But if you look and you really look and you see something like this and you discover something like this, I mean, what else is it? There's a lot of space debris out there. I try to look at everything and I try to be very analytical. I use critical thinking and I'm straight up. Like, if I think something's not right, I'll say it. But this is there, and what is amazing about, I call you guys like you and me and a couple of others, we're at the forefront of something incredible here, where no distribution company, nothing. You have just you in your house or wherever. You're producing this amazing content. You're putting it out to the world, something you love to do, and it becomes, for me, it's like art. So I look at it like a lot of people actually say, hey, you found something and you edited it together so well and this and that. For me, because I'm also a filmmaker, I put my art touch on it, and I believe it's more engaging that way, and I like to take stuff I'm really interested in because it's like a hobby to me. Some people say, hey, you're a ufologist, you're amazing, great comments, nice. I'm like, hey, I'm not a ufologist. I may seemingly be one now, but I kind of just took my art, what I love to do, and practice my editing skill. It's like an audition to keep getting better and better and just enhance everything. And here we are now. I believe it's a new genre. I put out a video like probably last year saying it was called Vintage NASA Clips or something like this. And I say on it, like, anyone can do this if they have editing talent and ability and they have the passion and drive. And you can incorporate your art into this, and it's like a whole new genre. For me, it's art. I'm not just talking about guys that just upload a UFO video and show it, hey, you know. I'm talking about guys like you've done. You made some documentaries. You guys are filmmakers too. I saw Hangar 52, which I thought was awesome. Obviously, it was probably on a shoestring budget, and you guys put it up on YouTube. I mean, that takes balls straight up. And then the average person doesn't understand this. You have to have a crew, you have to have cameraman, DP, that takes tons of money. You guys did it for free for people, which is great on your own YouTube channel. And then, you know, I appreciate that because I do the same thing. And some people try to pigeonhole you. I know I'm kind of going off over here like in a big circle, but this all kind of ties into the whole ufology thing in the NASA video we're talking about.
Yeah.
I believe that it's a new genre of filmmaking if you do it the right way, and it's something so different. I'm just honored. It's a privilege to be doing this because I love doing it, and I think that guys like you and a few other people like myself, it's like filmmaking, art, and all that wrapped into one. And it's just amazing for me. I'm just having a great time, and if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing it. I'd just stop tomorrow and focus on my other projects, you know?
Yeah, the collaboration between the world and the technology right now is quite amazing, and it happens at the speed of light. You see something on NASA, we get to report on it. We're not waiting for CNN. We're not waiting for the major media because they don't want to touch this stuff. You know, they want to laugh every time something suggested about UFOs. The major media, the officials, there's always tongue-in-cheek laughing going on, and this isn't a jokey matter. We're looking for answers. We're looking for the answers to all of our questions. Are we alone? And of course, we're not alone, but we need more evidence, and it's quite amazing that this collaboration is happening right now. I think billions of people have watched all of our videos, yours included, around the world, and people are more and more excited about this phenomenon. I'm sure you get a lot of people reaching out to you, sharing their videos and their experiences. And I've heard that you've had an experience yourself with a triangular-shaped craft such as this, a TR3-B. Where was this?
Yeah, I did. This is insane. When I started my channel, see, I'm a straight-up guy. I tell it like it is, and it's such a, like, I have no burden, of running around playing games with people. I'm just a real dude. So what I wanted to do is produce a documentary on this, but I have to find the witness that was with me. I'm also a SAG-AFTRA actor. So long story short, I'm on a movie set. I took some, because as an actor, you just try to get in where you can. I was doing some minor stunt work on a major Russell Crowe film. We're out in planting fields in Long Island, New York, which is basically a forest. And this is, by the way, before Russell Crowe had his UFO sighting. And this sighting was just insane because I talked to some other actors and I'm talking about UFOs. They're like, yeah, Ricky, UFO. Everyone's laughing at me. Back then, this channel wasn't even what it is today. It was just messing around type stuff. But automatically, people won't believe you if you're into UFOs to begin with, and you believe, and you're looking around, and you're like some crazy man with a camera all the time. So I'm in full costume. We're outside, a couple of stuntmen. I actually worked with Don Fry. I don't know if you're familiar with the UFC. He was doing some stunt work on this. But I'm with a couple of actors. We're hanging out in a chair. We're in full costume, so I can't have my camera. That's back in my bag and stuff like that. Yes. So I'm always looking up. We're down. We have some downtime, and the set lights are in the middle of the forest because they built like the ark and they added CGI. That's a whole nother story. But you see the set lights are in the middle of this forest, so they're hitting the sky. So what you see is the lights, you can easily see them hitting the sky. So anything in that area is going to get lit up when it gets close to the set in the middle of this forest. So I'm looking up like I always do. This went on. I worked on this movie for over a month and a half. So I'm looking on. It's cold October night, probably around October 12th, early October. I don't remember exact date. I'm looking up. And I swear, I got stunned. I saw this incredible, I actually sketched it out. It was a black triangle with a jagged, like, comb. You know how a black comb looks? And it was a jagged edge, like a razor in the back of it. It was so fast. Oh, my God, look up. One guy who I literally met that day, who was put on that project, totally nothing to do with UFOs, thought I was a madman if he heard through the people I was talking to all about UFOs. I said, did you see that? Because it was so quick, literally seconds. It went over the trees towards the set. It was black, and it kind of looked like metallic when the light was hitting it. This was in 2012, so you tend to forget things, but I reminded myself by sketching it out, and I go over that a lot. I think about it. So this man that day had saw it with me, but back then my channel wasn't what it is today, so I never thought I'd be producing documentaries or little short things and, having an audience like I do now. So now I'm going to try to track him down through an old casting list. I talked to one other actor who remembers that day.
Good.
So I was so excited. There's another detail I left out. There's a generator which kept all the actors in a tent. There's a tent. the generators were gas, not electric, but the generator went out like 10 minutes later after we saw this thing fly over. One of the PAs, I forget her name, couldn't believe it. You're so lucky you saw a UFO. She literally separated us and questioned the other guy. You're not lying just to promote yourself and give yourself publicity. I'm like, no, this really happened. Go talk to the other guy. Just met him. So this is a true story. This is what happened. Now, I'm not saying, I mean, it's romantic to say, hey, this was alien. You know, I'm not saying that. It was a black UFO. It was completely silent. I suspect that it's ours. I mean, you never know. I don't rule out anything because I do believe there's a vast sea out there of undiscovered planets and life. I don't know what it was. I have no answers, man. I can only speculate. And it was amazing. I literally talk about this a lot to people. They think I'm totally insane. When you bring this up in your private life, of course, they look at me, okay, so you saw a drone? But I'm like, it was massive. This thing, I don't know how many feet in the sky it was. It was up there. But what I'm going to do, Blake, at some point I would like to do is create, because I've been doing short documentaries on my channel now, with like my favorite UFO cases, and I recreate them myself. I add the CGI and stuff like this, and pictures from Google Images, fair use, you know how it goes.
Yep.
And I'll produce something. So I want to track down this actor, and I want to hopefully get him.
You got to get him on.
You
got to get him on.
Produce this and share it with the world.
That's right. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Keep up the good work. And you know what I want to do, Rick, is maybe we could collaborate. We have a lot of UFO sightings. You get a lot of UFO sightings. We should bounce off each other and, you know, give it to the world. Give it to the world, back and forth, share, collaborate, because that's what it's all about. Rick sure. At Look Now TV, man, you're doing good stuff. I like your discovery from NASA. I know you're going to keep a good eye out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Can I also add something else?
Yeah, go ahead. We got 1 minute. Go ahead. Yep.
Okay, I got a horror ghost channel. I don't know if you can add that for me, like toxic ghost videos, where it's found footage short films, and it's really what I want to tell you is how people try to pigeonhole people like yourself and me, because you made Hangar 52, and just because someone like Blake or someone like me has a UFO channel doesn't mean they should be pigeonholed and told they can't make art. They just because they have a real UFO show or they're a reporter doesn't mean they can't produce documentaries on ghosts or they can't make films, because that's not what it's about. So a lot of people have a misconception where they're your fan for one thing, and then if you make something else, I'll be accused of, hey, you're the guy that makes fake ghost videos. Yeah, they're found footage ghost videos on another channel. But even if they were on the same channel, I like to produce a variety of entertainment. But I tell you, hey, this is a found footage ghost web series. It's a short film. So we shouldn't be stereotyped and accused and slanderous attacks saying that someone's a hoaxer or something just because they enjoy something else. It's ridiculous to say that. It's like saying the Discovery Channel produces a great UFO show that's real, and the next night they put out a thing on zombies and recreate a short film on zombies. Does it mean the Discovery Channel is a hoax channel? No. Guys, just use your common sense. At the end of the day, we're all doing what we love to do, and I consider myself an artist, and I do love UFOs as a hobby. If you want to consider me a ufologist, fine, but don't pigeonhole me and tell me I can't make films, because I'm a film director, I'm an actor, I'm an artist, I'm a video creator, and I just want to produce stuff that I love to do, and if I'm lucky like I have been, I have a lot of people watching and enjoy what I put out, and that's it.
Well, Rick, we're going to put the links below. You keep up the good work. And, you know, I got a feeling we're going to be talking to you very soon. That's Rick from Look Now TV. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone. Blake Cousins, we'll see you again next time.